Good afternoon, dear viewers, and welcome to SILA Quiz interviews that we are conducting here at the International Book Fair in Algiers. And today we are hosting Mrs. Sophie Sahnine. She is DGA and academic manager, and also she works for the Northern Consortium of the UK universities in Algeria that allow Algerian students to go to the United Kingdom and also work for education tech alongside Pearson Education in all digital products to learn English. Hello, Mrs. Sahnine, and welcome with us.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So first of all, talking about the exhibition, can you tell us about your exhibition at the book fair and how it relates to the field of education tech and English language learning solutions?
Definitely. So Education Tech is a new startup company that's based in Algiers. It's in collaboration with Pearson. So at the moment we offer 5 products. They're all based in English. We have an application and some English learning books, as well as applications for professional English, as well as some Disney books too. At the stand at SILA, we are selling and advertising our products as they're all digital. We're based in the digital section at SILA. And we basically offer all types of different English levels, English languages for students, for adults, for teens. It doesn't matter about the age. The opportunity to study English at home, online, or in the comfort of their own homes without being able to go all the way to a school or to a language school, because we can offer them all at a home base. So the application is for basically for children and adults that would like to learn English. We offer it in 33 languages, but we are predominantly selling it so Algerian speakers in either Arabic or French can learn English. We have Roadmap, which is a English language ESL book that can be done blended either online or offline in class or at home. We have Pearson Online English, which is a personalised and more of a Pacific English language course that's done online. We have Disney also, which is for primary school students, and Versant, which is an English level test.
Thank you. And could you provide an overview of the partnership between Education Tech and Pearson in Algeria and the educational solutions it aims to offer?
Definitely. So like I said, we're a startup company. We've only started this year. The collaboration with Pearson has been working and going really smooth. We will always be learning and trying to adapt as much Pearson products into the English system in Algiers. To be really honest, English nowadays in Algiers is becoming more frequently used, and it's more easier to speak to people outside of Algiers now that want to learn English. So the partnership between us is to allow all students, all people in Algiers to learn English as much as they can and to not feel shy, because I've noticed in Algiers a lot of Algerian speakers that would like to speak English are shy, and that's what we're trying to use Education Tech to be able to supply Algerian speakers, Algerian learners to learn English without being shy.
Mm-hmm. Regardless the success of this partnership, okay, what specific challenges or needs in the Algerian education system prompted this collaboration between Education Tech and Pearson to provide technological, let's say, solutions to enhance the learning experience in Algeria?
To be honest, my boss, who is sadly not here today, he's actually in Oran, Mr. Lotfi Ghazi, has always had a passion for education like myself. And we took this opportunity to see a gap in the market. And, you know, you can find language schools everywhere, but being with a education giant like Pearson is actually such an advantage because they've been in the education system for many, many years. Myself, I took Pearson EdXL examinations, so I understand their passion for education. And we saw the gap in the market, and we saw that Algeria is going towards English. It's been announced that, you know, French is now no longer second language, and English is coming more frequent, and now schools are, you know, pushing English in the primary school sector, and even in some like universities they're speaking English too and using English language. So we see that will be helpful. Our products can be able to help them to develop their English language skills in listening, reading, speaking and writing, so they can fulfill and pursue their dreams even in Algiers speaking English or even internationally.
Thank you. And how do these innovative technological solutions contribute to improving the quality of education in Algeria? And have you received feedback from educational institutions in Algeria regarding the impact of these solutions?
To be honest, they're quite beneficial. We've established the English language test, which is called Versant, in a couple of Algerian universities so far. And it's really easy, and it determines the grades of the scores, of the student or the learner automatically. And we've got some feedback stating that the level tests are easy and they're quite helpful, and it's more easy to determine which level they're in. So we've already noticed that there is some positive aspects from Education Tech and our products that hopefully we can give to all over Algiers, not just in certain universities.
Hopefully soon. Okay. How do you ensure that your Education Tech solutions are accessible and within the means of wide range of learners in Algeria, more specifically?
Well, as we have a range already of 5 products, and they range from all different ages, and they're all different prices, and they're all accessible for working class people, working class adults. We honestly believe that with the products that we have, as they're all online, they're all accessible, then you don't have to go to a store and get a book. You can find them all online. So if you come to Education Tech, we can be able to show you, and the applications that we have, they're all accessible on either iOS or Play Store. So the applications are accessible, our books are accessible, so you don't have to struggle and be able to go out of your house to be able to get an English book. It's all provided online. So we believe that online is going towards that way anyway. Everything nowadays is online. I think from COVID until now, everyone's shifted online, so everything is going digitally online. So that's why our products fit in the system quite well, quite comfortably.
So speaking about digital learning and globally speaking, or generally speaking, with the increase of digital learning, what role does technology play in the present and future landscape in the, let's say, in the world, and probably in Algeria as well?
To be honest, digital now is everywhere. You can log online and you can Google something and you get millions of answers. You can go online and, I don't know, find whatever you look for.
Indeed.
So everything nowadays is moving towards digital, and as our products are all digital anyway. So digital, I believe, will be the new thing. Nowadays, everybody is online, everybody is connecting, everybody has social media, everybody is Googling anything that they have on their minds. So I think that the shift of everybody and every age of schooling is shifting online. I think that it will change. It won't change overnight, but it will definitely change in a positive aspect, as everything can be accessible for all ages.
Do you think
and all
only
years.
positive aspects?
No, there
can
is
be
negatives, of course.
For
example, there is some parents that feel like, using a tablet or, using a cell phone to read a book or whatever would hurt the eyes. Of course, that's a negative. And
I'm sorry for interrupting you here at this point here.
Yeah.
You talked about ebooks. Do you think that ebooks can influence the reader more than the usual books
I honestly think
we're having here at the International Book Fair?
I think ebooks and normal books, it depends on the person. Me, I like a physical copy. I like to pick up a book and read it. But then that goes against what I'm trying to promote here. But an ebook is accessible and it's cheaper online. And if, let's say you live in the middle of, in the middle of the country, and you can't be able to go out and get an English book, but you can log online and find one, it's a positive. It's not a negative. Yes, I know, using the social, using the computers, using tablets, using cell phones, yes, they do, strain the eyes and they do have negatives, but there is the positive weighs up the negatives. There is always a way that a student can learn using an electronic device. But there is negatives, yes, but I like a physical copy, but then I like an electronic copy. It doesn't matter. It's the same, really, for me. The feeling you get from reading a book anywhere should have that feeling of a pleasure and a feeling of being able to dive into that book.
Yeah, this
and
is what I wanted to ask you. Excuse me. This is what
Sure.
I want to ask you about, the feeling or the sensation when you read a physical book comparing to the
No, you're right, it is. When you read a book and you feel the pages and you turn each page and you fall in love with that book, yes, you have that aspect. But if you, let's say, you have your tablet and you're sitting in the living room and you're flicking through the pages on the tablet, I think you could still have the same touch, the same feel, the same emotion. I think both, but you know, that's
your
my
own
opinion.
perspective, we
Yeah,
can
that's
say.
my opinion. Yeah, it doesn't,
sure.
doesn't have to be everybody else's.
Okay. So my last question is, how do you envision the long-term impact of this partnership on the education scene in Algeria, and what are your future goals and aspirations in this field exactly?
Our goal is to reach and to spread education across all Algiers. That's my boss's dream. He doesn't just have education tech, we also do have NC UK, which is a partnership between us and the Northern Consortium in the UK that allow Algerian students to be able to go to the UK after finish their baccalaureate. So I think that education for myself as well, and for the companies that I work in, will be able to spread awareness. And now English is everywhere. I feel comfortable going out in Algiers now, being able to speak English, whereas before I wasn't. So I hope that with the products we offer and the more confidence that we gain in English, I think that Algiers could be an English-speaking country. Not overnight, but hopefully one day, in time. Couple years, I hope, why not? But I hope that our products will be able to be beneficial for all of Algiers. Fingers crossed, inshallah.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Sophie Sahnine, for the valuable insights. And thank you so much, dear viewers, for watching All 24 News. Bye for now.